32 Steps to Togetherness is a manual for individuals like you and me, 32 steps that we as individuals can take to build connections in our own lives for ourselves, to tackle our own feelings of loneliness, but also to build a sense of togetherness more generally. So it's all about building connections within and also between different communities of people. Building social connection is the answer to both loneliness and social fragmentation. And the only way to build authentic connections between people and communities is from the bottom up. And that's why we've created this resource for individual people to follow to build this sense of togetherness. There are 32 steps in the manual, which is a pretty big manual. But in a nutshell, it suggests adjusting our thinking patterns and approach to interactions. So for example, don't let the fear of awkward moments stop you from having meaningful interactions. And it's also full of tips for developing social relationships in our local neighbourhood and workplaces, and through small but significant changes to our habits and hobbies, including how we interact with our neighbours and the people in our immediate vicinity. If we had to pick one area of the manual that I would say is kind of the most important or the most pivotal, I'd be tempted to say thinking well, because I think making those small adjustments to how you think and approach social interactions and interacting with other people, I guess all of the other steps kind of flow on from there. But equally, I think changing your habits. I mean, our habits rule our lives and we're following them all of the time. So if you make quite small but significant changes to your habits, it can have such an enormous impact on your daily life and the daily lives of those around you. I think it used to feel like a non-political thing when we first started talking about this initiative and developing this manual. Connecting people and promoting a sense of unity felt like a very apolitical thing to be talking about, but things have changed so much around us that it does now feel like there is a political edge to some of the themes that we're talking about today. And I don't know how I feel about that, but if talking about togetherness is political, let's get radical.